Hey, I'm Jessica with Electrolane, and today I'm going to show you how to make a tinted moisturizer. So you could always just take your foundation and some moisturizer, mix it up and throw it on your face. But that takes time, we want to save time, so here's what I like to do. I do like to get a moisturizer. This is my favorite. It's Ombre Elise. I get it from Beautylish. I've used this forever and ever. And then a foundation, one that's a little on the dry side or one that you just don't really love anymore on its own. The key is to make sure that they are friends. So if you have, let's say, a oil-based moisturizer and a water-based foundation, water and oil don't mix. So the first thing you're going to do is test your products on the back of your hand. This is very scientific. I'm going to take a dot of the foundation and mix it with about the same amount of moisturizer, just right here on the back of my hand. That looks really good. It's not separating. You will be able to tell if there's water and oil together. You'll see them separate, like it just won't come together very well. So this looks good. Now you want to kind of play mad scientist and figure out what your ratios are going to be. So this is kind of the, 1-to-1 mixture. Let's try right here, 2 dollops of moisturizer, and then just 1 drop of the foundation. Okay, so this is much lighter than this in terms of texture, but it's really nice and moussey. But then, let's try 2 parts foundation. So, I'm running out of space. We'll do right here, 2 parts foundation. Make sure you're wiping off. This is just a washable round for like skincare. Get these from Amazon, they're amazing. So we did 2 drops of foundation, 1 drop of moisturizer. Let's mix that in. Okay, this is good, but I can already tell I'm not going to like it as much because it's basically kind of already like the foundation, and the whole point of doing this is to get a different product. Now the only other thing to try if you want is to take like a glowing product. This is the Glossier Future Dew. Not a huge fan of this. I much prefer the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter if I need like a really glowy product. But let's see if it works in here. So I put a pump on the back of my hand, and I really liked this formula right here, which was the 2 parts moisturizer, 1 part foundation. And let's mix that in. That's pretty. Now we're going to try it on my skin. Now I already have makeup on, but let's just see how it works. Alright, it's blending in well. Now let's go to the equal parts moisturizer and foundation. So I like this finish a lot better. So I'm going to do 1 part moisturizer, 1 part foundation, 1 part glow. Okay, all cleaned up. Now all I have is, I have a tablespoon, I have a little bowl, I have a little tiny spatula, and I have a stainless steel kind of scoop. And then of course I have a bottle to put it in. You can use an old foundation bottle if you want, or if you're almost done with your foundation, you can just mix everything in here. But I got these little guys from Amazon. It's just a glass bottle. So let's get to cooking. I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of my moisturizer. I'm going to take about 1 tablespoon, not quite, but basically 1 tablespoon of the Glossier Future Dew. And I'm just going to dump in about 1 tablespoon of this foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. It's really good, but for me it's a little drying, and I just really love the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. It's what I'm wearing right now, and it's really light, a little dewy. It's probably my favorite everyday foundation. Alright, we got it in there. Then I'm just going to mix everything really well with this spatula. And at this point too, you shouldn't see any lumps, anything breaking up, any weird smells, any like really massive color changes. It should all just be, mixing nicely. If you notice any of that stuff, you're just gonna have to stop and start over. And I like to mix it before putting it in the bottle because sometimes it just doesn't shake and you don't get everything all mixed in. So this is your best bet. Now, as you can see, it's not super liquidy, so as much as I would love to use a little funnel in here, it's not going to fit. So I have this spatula. This is a MAC spatula. It's really old for mixing foundations. You can use whatever, but I just like how it has a little scoop on the end. And I'm going to start the tedious process of dropping in the mixture. Okay, that took a little while, but this is why I love stainless steel, because watch this. Whoop, we're clean. Here's the bowl. I got everything out of it. And then here's my little bottle. I would just scoop, kind of stick it down in there, and then knock it down so that the product went in there. It's filling it up to about there. I'm gonna keep cleaning all this off, all the little grooves and edges. There we go. Pop this guy in there. Also, make sure that you leave enough room for this guy. Don't fill it all the way up to the top, because then it'll smoosh out and it's gross. Give it a good shake. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Homemade tinted moisturizer from ingredients I already had and wasn't super happy with. It's really pretty, and it's a great tinted moisturizer. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you try it, I would love to see your version. And I'll see you soon.